everyone coming to see him, learning how to build relationships. Like, it was the best training I could have ever asked for. And by the end of my 4 years with him, we ended up being business partners. I ended up working on the largest IPO in the history of Egypt, the largest acquisition in the history of Egypt. I started as the office manager, and then we became business partners. And because I was willing to put my head down, put aside my ego, put in the hard work, and let that what speaks for itself. And I didn't have that foresight. Then I stayed in the Middle East for 23 years.
Can I interrupt you real quick?
Yes.
Team, I have a new acronym I want to make some content on. Literally because of this. I just have to do more of this because I need to make new content. I want to come out with something like how I would approach starting your career. The acronym is LOVE. Work close to the sun during your time with the sun. L, learn. O, observe, similar but different.
Yeah.
V, bring value. Bring value. So it's value. And E, execute. I'll break it down in a separate video.
That's incredible.
I'm excited about it. Go ahead.
That's so true. Anyways, I ended up staying in the Middle East. I had opened up Weber Shandwick as a big PR firm, opened in 18 offices for them in the Middle East, which I brokered that deal with Naguib and somebody else in the region, actually McCann Erickson in the region. Then I went on to be the head of communications and public policy at Google, launched Netflix in the Middle East, worked for them for 5 years. I worked for the ruler of Dubai.
Real quick, somewhere in there, isn't this correct? Somewhere in there you were thinking about doing your own thing, right? And
Yes.
then you did the Weber Shandwick, right? Like,
Yes.
there was that little moment.
Yes. So
because I think that's an important moment for my listeners.
Yep.
There was a moment after you were crushing with Naguib that you thought, I'm ready to go do my own thing.
Yep.
And then when you were like tasting it, you ended up doing it more, not exactly that. You ended up, right?
No, I did. So right after I left Naguib, we built Weber Shandwick together. And then after building a business for Naguib and building Weber Shandwick, I said I should do it for myself. And this was 2004. I had no idea how to run a company. I had managing director. I was doing it with Weber Shandwick, but I had a corporate structure supporting me. And I decided I wanted to be an entrepreneur.
Can we talk about that for a second? What do you think I want to bring as much value? I mean, look, before I go any further, right this second, please go and type in 7 rules of self-reliance into Amazon and pre-order the book. Like, but that's the punchline for me because I'm selfish on this one. I want all of you to buy the book. In fact, buy many of them and give them to employees, friends, what have you. Now I want to be selfless and give as much value to the audience. Yeah. You have something very valuable to give. I can't give this. You can. What are the biggest naivetes of a human when they have massive infrastructure around them and they're a winner like you are and many that have worked for me, but they're young and there's other things to be learned yet.
Yeah.
What do you think are the cliche naivetes when someone thinks it's them, but it's the infrastructure and them?
Yeah. I mean, I learned the lesson the hard way. Like when I started my own company, I knew the difference very quickly between having the infrastructure or not. Like, you have to learn how to build culture. You have to learn how to foster and lead a team. You can't lead by, I was a very difficult manager back then. I was like, let's get shit done and results. And then I learned from you, actually, it's about kindness. It's about people. It's about nurturing your team. It's about putting them first, not the work first. And the results will come out not just better, like even more valuable, not just for you, but your clients. But I think I thought I knew things and I didn't know things. I knew how to do PR and comms, but I didn't know how to run a business. And I didn't know legal, accounting, finance. I didn't know about HR and operations and empowering my teams and how to coach teams and how to get results from teams and how to train them and then trust them to do what you train them to do. I mean, I'm 20 years as an entrepreneur now, so it's a much different case now, but it only evolved in the last, I would say 6-7 years. Like, it wasn't like that working over there. It was